What is inflation? Inflation is the general increase in the prices of goods and services over time. As inflation rises, the purchasing power of money falls. In simple terms, the same amount of money buys fewer products than it did before. For example, imagine that a loaf of bread costs $2 today. If the inflation rate is 5% over the next year, that same loaf of bread may cost around $2.10. Although the difference seems small, inflation affects almost everything people buy, including food, fuel, housing, transportation, healthcare, and education. Why does inflation happen? There are several reasons why inflation occurs. 1. Demand pull inflation. When consumers want to buy more goods and services than businesses can produce, prices rise because demand is higher than supply. 2. Cost push inflation. If the cost of producing goods increases, for example, because energy, transportation, or wages become more expensive, companies often raise prices to maintain profits. 3. Monetary inflation. When too much money is circulating in the economy compared to the amount of goods and services available, the value of money decreases, leading to higher prices. Is inflation always bad? Not necessarily. A low and stable inflation rate is considered healthy for most economies. Many central banks aim for about 2% annual inflation because it encourages spending, investment, and economic growth. However, high inflation can create serious problems. People's savings lose value. Everyday living becomes more expensive. Businesses face higher costs and uncertainty. Families with lower incomes are often affected the most. How do governments fight inflation? Central banks usually increase interest rates. Higher interest rates make borrowing more expensive, so people and businesses spend less money. As demand slows, price increases may also slow down. Governments can also reduce excessive spending, improve production, and introduce policies that increase the supply of goods and services. Real-world examples. Many countries have experienced inflation throughout history. During the COVID-19 pandemic and the years that followed, inflation increased in many parts of the world because of supply chain disruptions, higher energy prices, and strong consumer demand. Some countries have also experienced hyperinflation, where prices rise extremely fast. In such situations, money loses its value quickly, making it difficult for people to afford basic necessities. Conclusion. Inflation is one of the most important concepts in economics because it affects everyone. It influences the prices people pay, the value of their savings, wages, investments, and the overall health of an economy. Understanding inflation helps people make better financial decisions and understand why prices change over time.